In the eyes!
We've got company! Well struck! Good shooting, Kai.
Yeah.
Look out there! We see you! Charge the flight! Enemy to the right! Couldn't have done it better.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Yeah. Yeah. This place was bad enough. I remember what it was like. This used to be a fertile land. Now it's blasted.
That's the most apt.
Maybe you will, but what about poor? Just keep your head. What do you need? You too.
The dream scourge is getting worse. If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end. I keep trying. As if the dream scourge wasn't enough of a problem, they haven't come to help. Agreed. It's too bad. You really think? My apologies for acting cynical. I don't appreciate. You too. Kai, you've killed people before.
Good evening to you, too.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often. Finally, I had a moment to myself. Only if you can stand the rambling. I used to think I had it all figured out. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. All we're missing is the juggling. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, but what if animancy has no... If a breakthrough is coming, it'd better. You're a good listener. I'm not the first animancer to... Pleasant dreams.
Next one's mine. Ready for more.
Oh, I used to love stargazing up here. Camp on one of these.
always on. My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were, I was so surprised. And look, I can't face. So, that we made badges together. Find those. Be sure to come back.
Watch out! Reinforcements!
Nice shot! Them to the earth! Fire in the
I was worried for a second.
I'm sorry, but those are our options if you want to reopen the mines.
There is no if. We must reopen them. But if you think we're about to let...
Ah! You must be the envoy.
I see the sands and Kai.
That was the steel garrote.
We've been discussing how best to reopen these sulfur mines. Our objective is simple. Restart. They need sulfur to have a chance against the...
And you need to sanitize the name of Ad.
True. But moreover, we need to make sure we're not the only... Our efforts went well.
An ambush. As the team mapped the mine, they opened...
Many of our soldiers died fighting. If you'd be willing, Envoy... If you destroyed the spider's nest, isn't that...
Don't...
The mine's entrance is just down the path.
Something. Here. Okay. Do you want to...
Is there anything we can do to get these mines open?
A little power goes a long way.
Told you there's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about? There's a scourge out there! Never. I've pressing matters to attend.
Mind your step.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock. Wish we'd run out of resources. Anyway.
If you need...
Oh, godlike. Wins a...
Chico?
Kai, you're here to... We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. And we can't afford to lose anyone. People like Kai...
Me? But Capo, he's the real deal. That old...
That Leviathan hanging over the market? Of course he did. But, well... I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, I hate to impose, but he's...
You there? Hello, friend. Has anyone... I've got a bit of a... a kind and... Long story short, my friend, I ordered... So, I'm quite Perfect. I knew... My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe... What? We certainly... Oh, you've yet to meet our local law enforcement? Be sure to immediately leave. Well, looks like... Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
My dear envoy. Noble. I envy you to have met him.
If he loves the Ep...
How I miss the sight of your strapping... I'm afraid I don't make it down the... my maundering. I am Naguno, dear Tawe Koa Ranga. I am drunk on... I only wish I could invite my... You would do... I knew the moment. If anyone could convince Tawe... just to the northeast, living. But that's our Tawe. Deathly serious, Koa was, about every Heoit. She's a scholar of munitions. Happy. I expect she still hold up. Oh.
If you're going out to the Highlands, watch your back. They're dangerous.
Are they? Did you?
Are they dead? It had to be done.
The grief you're feeling now, it doesn't go away, but... Let's go, Namiho. They'll be all right. Eventually.
Good thing they burned that shack down. Mushrooms growing up the walls. Let's get... You hungry? I might be able to help.
Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
My research on the gardeners. I have to get it back.
Let it go, young slave. They'll kill you.
They can certainly try.
Let me guess. My Nikai sent you. That kid...
Old man Capo.
Kai, what rock have...
Your eyesight finally going? But we didn't come here to talk about my hair.
Like a cannon. Damn child won't stop. They keep trying to send so-called hero. Back when Thirdborn was no more than a... I've slain 1,000 Zorips. Ha! That's the spirit. Times are... well, those days are long. Still, maybe Chico was onto something when they sent you. You're the one who... good. I tell you what. This old man... I want to see my heart one last time. Will you get it for me? A Leviathan heart is a rare thing. When left out, and I had the only one in the living land. No, I kept it safe. But now, I'm dying. Get it for me. Beyond that, well...
Still all...
Good luck.
godlike.
Love, look, it's him.
Oh, Envoy, over here. Envoy, it's so good to see you alive and well. Peaceful. Like when we first made our way to Paradise so many years.
Peaceful's an interesting word to use, love.
Yes, well, the guards have been handling them. How about you, Envoy?
Well, that's what we like.
That it is. Whoever lived here last must have left this armor behind. As beautiful.
No, thank...
Be safe.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Ah, hello. Really? One less thing for me to work? Well...
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Don't tell me you're out of linen. We need to make bandages.
I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make more linen out of thin air.
They're not going to be good enough. Did you see the attack? Let me know.
Subtle. Next time they ought to go for X marks the spot.
Oh, maybe I should hire a bard.
And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy.
What I want to know is why...
I meant to stop by, but I guess...
I'll deal with you later. But your friend has some... Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people... And that is the only good to come out of the matter.
I know you're upset, Timothy. I'm furious too, darling. That monster's... But you know that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall steep, so my temper is a powder keg. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? To head sharpshooter first class of Shatterscarp to Mrchaos III. Ludwig wants the ruins of Naku Kubel, or will suffer the Steel Garrote's wrath. Another shit atop the pile, then.
You're not going to give in, are you?
I know, Yatsley. If we give them an... But even if I wanted to hand over the ruins, they aren't in my... The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. No one's getting in or...
Ringrim? As in from...
The very one. I feared... She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that air... I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Maybe even... We absolutely... The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless... Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath...
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophe. I've had to station guards on our borders to control who... I never thought I'd say this, but the... So, Ludwig wants the ruins. But even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim control... I didn't know they made adherents. You're likely gonna die...
If she doesn't want...
When an archmage, like, there are rumors, she uses the bones of the ancient dead. It's definitely practical, I'll give her that. Although, I wonder if it's because she likes giving trespassers nightmares. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But, if you want to head east of here, in Yatsley.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerity. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck. Good. One last thing. I need your help with...
How exciting. We're off to Sigin. I've just the frame. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out.
Now I'm feeling underdressed.
Patience, darling. I'll meet you at the tavern.
Listening to Yatsley's thoughts about godless ruins is one thing. Well, don't you... If she's read anything about the garden... Bothered. Petraku. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Anyway. Until next time.
Despite everything that's happened, in many ways, Quilici has been like a second father to... As long as you don't feed her after midnight. She gets gassy, temperamental. While I have it... She's a smart... We should be ready for anything. Thanks for talking.
What's that fragrance you're wearing?
Ambergris. From the guts of a dead...
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton 6 years ago. You ever come back to a place and home? It was a harbor for Lord Glory Sea. Me too. Being back. Yeah. But I thought age was... I think what's... The Dream Scourge is one thread. The Living Lands, Temerity's leading them. For a while. What about you? Since then, you've died. Between releasing Egwolf and thwarting the Steel Garrote and Emerald Stick. Do you know what you're sailing towards? Or are you drifting with the tides? That kind of clarity. Thanks for talking. I can take watch. I'll be up.
Seeds of change. They sing to the The soil remembers what it once was. The soil does not want these cities. But first, the dam falls. The river... We want all of them gone. Efforts paid in blood. Death nourishes the spider devours her mate to lay her weep.
The envoy.
Left leg!
On your right! Nicely done! Not bad for a scholar.
a fellow traveler. Nothing to peddle. Wouldn't you be? Oh, I tried to tell them my vapors would protect their...
Does your soul reside in your nose? No?
Nonsense. My grandfather said, but it's no use. Third. The better question is why you're not, and I'm far too pressed for time. Yours tonics and poultices for sale. It'll probably cure what ails you.
Show me what you got.
Another win, but who's counting?
Greetings and salutations, but once you... Oh, I'm fine. It was just a little giant spider. It probably wasn't even venomous. The bite's not even that itchy. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, but...
Unfortunately, I'm much better with things that aren't so...
I'm sure... Really? Can I ask just what he expected? Oh, really? You just took a job? It's just like Daiko. Now that I've done all the legwork, he's always been like this ever since we were children. Couldn't you tell? I know we don't...
You're the same. I don't know if it's due to your birth.
I thought that since Daiko and I were twins, we'd be similar enough for us to not fight. Guess... Now you tell. You know what? It doesn't matter. As long as... Here's the package you want. I'm fine.
Aiko, did you forget?
No, of course not. Our lovely customer. Our wares are locally sourced and...
He means we find dream thralls who are already...
Only because we're too scared to kill them ourselves.
My friends!
I want to crumple into a little ball.
Aiko, out of all the ski...
Just inhale the substance sharply through your nose, and it's shortly after you should see...
Sea blossoms, fields of...
Now, Wow, that was easy. Oh, and tell your friends that... Actually, before you go... Oh...
Oh, shit! Is Aiko dead? Well, then that spider bite wasn't supposed to be the size of a man. Didn't I, Shizu?
Did several times.
Several times? Now I'll have to find someone else to let me dissect bodies we find. Ugh. It'll take forever. Ever.
Hear me out. What if we throw caution to the wind? Sample the goods. Since we're being honest. I'll try my best, but so far, pretty good.
That just means you need to try.
Why do you cloud your eyes? Could we...
Perhaps we didn't take enough to feel...
Oh, Gianna, your weird device.
Singing sand. The teeth and the dunes roll. The lion kneels. A blight, what ruled the land alone, now seeks the safe. Let the vulture feed once, and the flock. We feel the people of Thirdborn huddle. We smell desperate. They turn. The rose does not We look deeper. What do you know of this? For years, we watched the Akita shed gifts, promises. Still, the words allude to its ways. Mystery. New leaves. A bush unfurls, and how can it sprout? 4 arms build together. We have learned much.
Never had a chance. Let's finish this. Right flank!
I'm sick!
Still remember the first time I saw these stones. In the heat haze, they looked just like waves.
was a close one.
This one's mine.
What in Remergon's 10 frosty balls are you How did you even... Well, I don't smell his rum-sick flop. He must have sent you to... Go on, then. You might not. He's been trying to get the man's... Now tell me what he really said. A little reunion. What did Taue and Koa say to that? Well, my answer's the same. I'm sure he put on a good show for you. But I have no doubt he's been up in that little lighthouse. So no, I won't share a drink. I don't care what Taue does, and much as I miss our best days on. So long, don't let the... Care... I prefer my partners. You're busy. Goodbye.
Needs fabric. We still have stock.
Don't forget. Welcome back. That's how you tell someone their twin brother is dead? What is wrong with you? Gods, poor Aiko. How can you even ask?
I used to think your worst quality.
We saw some dream thralls outside of town, and we've previously dabbled in such things.
That was your first.
And in these trying times, don't we? Of course. As a humble merchant, Aiko was more suited to the... Of course, once those materials were acquired, I assume Aiko found some dream thrall. Next, our friend Kauka would have harvested the
They were harvested? How?
If I give you too many details, you're going...
Reap. Harvest their own?
How did... Please stop talking. I feel like Aiko would have... Wait, did you open this? Well, if you're going to take the merchandise, Wait, really?
Despite our best effort...
Great. I've got a dead Thank you for your help, I guess. Oh, and, be sure to check out our new bereavement sale. Get discounts on qualifying items.